Hi, this is Dawn Olszewski with DOstampingWithDawn.com, and I'm here with another How'd She Do That video. And I'm so excited today to share these cute boxes with you. They are made with the Lots to Love box framelits, which is a bundle with the Sure Do Love You stamp set. Aren't they cute? And inside here I have these cute little note cards that are made with some of the leftovers from this card. So let's get started. The first thing I want to show you is this gorgeous suite. It's called Painted with Love, and it has some beautiful projects shown on this page, but it has the awesome products that it's used here. So the first thing is the Sure Do Love You stamp set, and several of these images coordinate with the framelits, and I've just included my framelits right in here. And this is the Lots to Love box framelits. So it's kind of hard to see what these make right in the catalog. So it was so much fun to kind of discover that. So this right here, we're going to use that today. I'm going to pull that off. And you'll need two of these when we make our box. I'm also going to use this to create our window. And then I'm also going to use the little banner and the little heart. All right. And then just talk a little bit about the rest, particularly these two pieces. They're designed to use to make a gift holder, like a gift card, and these little pieces here will be like a slot to hold it in the gift card holder. So, so that was pretty cool to discover as well. All right, so other products that are in this product suite are the paper, of course. Oh my gosh, this paper is gorgeous. And truly, the catalog doesn't do it justice. So on one side of the paper, you'll find that there is some gold on it. There, you can kind of see it there. And then the other side is flat patterns. All right, so there's the little bit of gold in those hearts. And those kind of swatches and stripes. Really, this is one of those that you kind of have to see in person to just really appreciate how beautiful this paper is. And there you go. So what else? Oh, and it matches the coordinating cardstock pack is here. This is a 12 by 12 cardstock pack, which makes a lot of sense. I only have 8.5 by 11 here, but I wanted to show you the colors. Are these? This is the Calypso Coral, Melon Mambo, and Powder Pink. But it's kind of nice to use this with a 12 by 12 paper, and I'm going to show you some tips for that in just a minute. All right, other products that come with that is this Painted with Love gold vinyl stickers. And here, I'll show you what they look like here. You get a total of 4 sheets, and there are 2 designs. You get 2 of each. This is what they look like. This one's kind of giving you a glare there. There you go. This one is probably one of my favorites, this kind of wreath look. I think that's really cute. And then there's those swatches, lots of little hearts that you can use, and some leafy images. So that would be fun to play with. And it happens to be my VIP host code gift for the month of January 2018. So if you put in an order of $65 or more with me and you use my host code, which I will post, then you would get this free as a gift from me. All right. Next thing is this pretty Love Mini Tinsel Trim Combo. So here's the one is, let's see, this is like Powder Pink is what it's called. It's a little bit darker than Powder Pink, but it's a pink color, and it comes with the gold. And these come together. They're a combo pack. And these are really fun. So this isn't your traditional fine glitter. These are called gold glitter flakes, and they are fairly large, but I'm looking forward to playing with these. I haven't done that yet. So that's basically it that comes in the collection. So let's move on. I'm going to give you some tips on how to use the 12 by 12 paper and kind of maximize it for these projects. Now, like I was saying, this particular piece is larger than a 6 by 6 piece of paper. So at the end measurement of the cutout is 6 3/8. So you need a little bit larger to cut this out. So I remembered a trick that I used to do when I was scrapbooking a long time ago, and kind of some tricks to maximize your paper. So for a 12 by 12, let's go back a step here. So if I just was to use this, I could only get 2 going this way out of it. I can't get a third one down here, and then I could get 1 more going this way. And it'd be really nice if I could get a total of 4 pieces, because then I can make 2 boxes. So that's what this template is for. And you don't have to mark this out like that. I just wanted to because I needed to test it to make sure it fit, and it does. So the trick on this is that we're measuring up to 7 inches, and then we're cutting just down to 7 inches. So let me show you what that looks like. So all you have to remember for cutting this project is 7 inches. So I'm getting out my paper trimmer. I'm going to use the side arm because I need it to go to 7 inches. And you can also see that I've placed like a little post-it note flag type thing. So on this measure, on our paper trimmer, there is a ruler. It's hard to see but there is a ruler going down this edge, and I wanted to mark 7 inches because that's where I want to stop cutting. So we're going to go ahead and slide this in and mark it at the 7 inch over on your arm on the left hand side. Go ahead and get my cutting blade up there, and then I only want to cut down to here because that's my 7 inch mark. Then open it up. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Align it at 7 inches on the left and cut down to 7 inches. There we go. And that's piece number 1. I'm going to continue to do that here. Piece number 2. And then the last one I don't have to worry about. That's just the last cut. I got 3 and 4. And then I end up with these 2 by 2 pieces that of course I'm saving. And who knows, I'll have to come up with a project to use with them. So let me bring this out. And this is what we have, our nice 4 pieces. So let me just share some of, like this particular pattern it kind of is random. It doesn't go in any specific direction, but some are stripes. And when that happens is you'll want to do like, okay, I got to find these 2 stripes go this way, and then these 2 stripes go this way, because that's what will happen when you cut the way that we cut. And that's just fine. You just want to match the 2 patterns together when you make your box. So I've gone ahead and cut one of the pieces out of the paper using the box template die, but I need 2. And then the second one, I want to create a window, and I want to talk just a little bit about like a tip for you. So on the side of my big shot, notice how these are staying there? That's because I placed a magnet. I suppose it's roughly 1.5 to 2 inches width-wise, and then tall maybe 4 inches. You can measure that. But there's just a little magnet piece so my little pieces don't get away from me. Does that ever happen to you? So what I want to do is I'm going to line this up in the lower corner, and the reason for that is because that just leaves me a little strip here that I can use on other projects, because I like little strips like that. Then I'm going to take the little heart and I'm going to place it right here. And there we go. this apart and see what I mean is that we'll have an edge left, then I can use that for future projects. And then I have my heart window. We're going to set this aside because we're going to use that on a little card project. So now I have my 2 pieces. Now we're ready to assemble. And all you need for this part is tear and tape. But I'm adding a window, so I'm also going to use mini glue dots. So the window sheet that I have, oh, it's hardly visible here. Let's see if we can kind of see, there you go, kind of see it there. It measures 4 inches by 2 1/4, and that we're going to use to cover up the heart. But I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and fold on all the score lines. I'll grab my bone folder here so I can kind of see where I'm positioning this. So I want to talk about this score line. There's these little tabs here, and those you can just fold down. But there's also a score line that matches up with it. And then there's another one just above it. Sometimes when you're using pattern paper, it's kind of hard to see those score lines, so I just wanted to point that out a little bit for you. And you'll do the same thing on the other one. Both of them done. I'm going to go ahead and put my window sheet on. And with glue dots, I rarely will touch my glue dots. I just want to actually touch my material to the glue dot, press down, and then pick it up. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and put it right over the heart, and we've got our nice little window, like that. Okay, so how you're going to actually put it together, this is the part actually I love the best, because all it requires is 2 pieces of tear and tape. That's it. So the other thing is you will want, this is our front, this is going to be the back side of it. So when they go together, they're going to go together like this. All right. So I want to put my tear and tape on the outside panels of what I refer to as my bottom of my box. So I actually tucked this little tag under, this little tab, because I don't want to put any tear and tape there. And for this project, I kind of like it near the score line, the fold line. So that's what we're going to do. Do that real quick here. And so I like to press as I go and then tear at the end. It's really simple. So sometimes it takes a little burnishing to make it really stick to the paper, and then I just come in with my paper snips or something with an edge, a little tip edge that I can pull it off. And remember, we need it to be like this. Okay, so they're going to go on like that. So what I like to do is, actually we're going to do this the other way around, is we're going to line up and teach you some easy tricks here. I like to work with my 3D items as flat as possible. So I'm going to line up this with the bottom of that because I tucked my tab under and I can see where my score line is, and I'm just going to press it down. Okay, so that's my first. And then the beauty of it is that because this is a box, this is where my adhesive is. I'm going to leave this part flat, and I'm just going to fold this flat over. Trust that it's going to be perfect, and it is. And then you just tuck your sides in, those little tabs, tuck your end. So like this one I made so that the flap goes in the back, like that. So this is basically the box. I love the box. So let's do a little decorating and make a little note card too. So one of the things I forgot to mention about the product suite is that it comes with these new Whisper White narrow note cards. Now, they come with the envelope. They say that there's 40 in here, but there are 40 pieces. It's just that there's 20 of the note cards and 20 of the envelopes. So for planning purposes. And they just measure like 2.5 by 4.5. So they're roughly a half the size of a regular card, but really, really, really cute. And we're gonna, that piece, remember that heart we cut out, we're gonna end up putting that on here. But I need to do a little stamping, which I've done already. So I've stamped these images with Calypso Coral. And I wanna show you a trick. I've already die cut them, but I want to show you a trick with the Big Shot. Let me grab the framelit. So I like to maximize the number of times I need to go through the Big Shot, so it'd be really nice if I could do these at the same time. However, that can sometimes prove difficult because when you're using small images, the framelit tends to kind of like go where it wants to go. Like if I put it here, it might jump to there. So what I like to do is put my framelit, let it kind of find the magnet, and then I put my piece kind of where that was. So now it's not going to jump. And then I put my larger piece on, and typically there's enough magnets around that area that it's not going to jump around. And then I can go ahead and put it through. And typically, even still, I give it a good pinch, make sure it's nice and kind of pressed together, and then I send it on through. So I've already done that, and this is the little banner that's going to sit on our box. And then this little piece is going to go on our card. So let's just finish up this card real quick. I'm going to add some metallic thread to the back of it. Let's see, here's my adhesive. I'm going to put quite a bit, just kind of like right in the middle. And let's see, I must have some dimensionals here somewhere. Here we go. And then I'm also going to add dimensionals. And you're probably like, why is she using all that adhesive? Well, the reason being is of the metallic thread. The more types or area of adhesive I have, the more likely it's going to stick somewhere. So let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to take this and just wrap it around my fingers 3 to 4 times. And then I'm going to take it and kind of turn it and pinch it in the middle a bit. And then just put it. See, because I have so much adhesive in the center there, it sticks really nice, and I don't care if it sticks to some of the dimensionals either. Now, a warning when you're using that method of metallic thread, don't fuss with it too much, because the more you fuss, the less, for me anyways, the less I seem to like it. So just go for it and let it go, and it'll be beautiful. All right, and then the last little touch is my little heart, which is right here. We'll just stick that right there. And how cute is that? Adorable. I'm so excited about this. I did it with my club members last week, and they loved it. And they don't typically like 3D projects, but everyone was just thrilled, kind of enthralled with this project. So pretty cool. Now, there are other boxes that you can make with this type of thing, and I had fun playing with it. I'm just going to give you some teasers. I'll show you what I came up with. I don't have time in this video to go through the details on it, but if you think that you might want more information, maybe I'll do some more videos on it. So one of the easier ones was this little box. What's kind of fun about this is, first of all, you will cut 4 of the templates, and I used kind of a bit of a smaller piece on it, but look how fun the top edge is on that. Isn't that cute? And it opens like that. Then I made this little purse. Isn't that fun? It opens like that, and it fits 2 Ghirardellis, and it uses one of those little, I don't know if you can see in the camera here, but it uses one of those kind of gift card holders for the closure. Speaking of the gift card holder, here's what I came up with. Isn't that cute? I love it. This is probably one of my favorites, is the gift card holder. But also, I made this little container to hold a little coffee packet, and it's all the same material. So what fun. So if you're looking for Stampin' Up! Products, be sure to stop by my store at DOstampingWithDawn.com. No, that's my blog. For creative ideas, you want to go there. For my store, you want to go to DOstamping.stampinup.net. Thanks.